ago, our next guest's first album earned her 2 Grammy nominations. Her first lead role in a movie won her a Golden Globe, and she's nominated for an Oscar for that movie, too.
If my man ain't got no money, and I say take all of mine, honey, ain't nobody's business if I do.
The United States versus Billie Holiday is on Hulu now. Please welcome Andra Day. How are you? Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in here.
Thanks for having me the first time.
Yeah, well, hey, you can come every time. It's fine, you know. Congratulations on your Oscar nomination. That's a pretty good deal.
Thank you.
You know, it's funny because I think, like, when you're a kid, probably, you try to find your, you know, maybe you listen to music and imitate the people that you like. And then as a performer, you then do your own thing and you try not to imitate people you like. And then sometimes that ability to imitate people you like gets you an Oscar nomination, like in this particular case.
Well, we're still just imitating people we like, even as performers, so.
I think, you know what? I think you're 100% correct, right, yeah.
It's just an amalgamation of multiple people, right? Maybe Billie Holiday, maybe a little Whitney, maybe a little Nina Simone, you know? So, yeah, I'm just one big-ass copycat.
Have you started writing an acceptance speech in the event that you win, or will you just reuse what you said at the Golden Globes?
Pretty much that. I'm good about recycling, you know, it's big for me. No, yeah, I just want to make sure I get every name. It's so nerve-wracking, and there's so much, like, pressure, and it's all...
There is,
you know,
right?
Yeah, it's a little chaotic, you know.
Who'd
so
be the worst person for you to forget?
Well, like Lee. That would suck.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Thank you to everyone else. Thank you. No, who would be the worst person for me to get? Yeah, Lee would be the worst. Billy, probably. You know, everybody, or just like, I'm just not gonna say anybody. You know?
Who will you bring to the Oscar show with you?
So, well, I'm actually either bringing my older sister or my younger brother. I'm gonna just let them box it out. Actually, I'm gonna just see who gets me like the best gift, and then that's what.
That's a great idea. I like that idea. I like that idea. Well, the gift, you should have a presentation ceremony on like Saturday.
That's good.
You get the gift, and then you will decide between the two of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Or we could let America decide. You could go on the internet and take the pressure off yourself entirely.
Yeah, I love my family a little bit too much for that.
So, not mom, dad, not coming?
No. You know, Mom, I try to, like, basically, you know, kind of keep track of how many times each family member has been to an event. So my mother's been, my father's been, they've all been to, like, the White House or the Grammys and the, you know, and my father... Actually, my father, one year at the Grammys, he met Adele. He was just backstage chilling with Adele right before she was about to go on. And I remember he just, like, blurts out, like, my daughter's Andra Day. And she looks over at him. She's like, you must be so proud. She's really great. So, yeah, I'm going to let him, like, cool his jets a little bit before this event.
Yeah, it's funny. We expect our parents and people around us to stay cool in those situations. But, you know, cool is something that there's a hardening that goes on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like right now, you know what I mean? I probably look pretty collected.
You do. You seem very cool right now. You're
I
not?
have to look behind you.
Speaking of playing it cool, I didn't know this, that you, in a way, would it be fair to say Stevie Wonder discovered you?
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, the fair thing to say is that Kai Miller Morris, Stevie Wonder's wife at the time, discovered me. So, and then she actually saw a clip of me singing. I was just singing in front of this, like, strip mall in Malibu. It was like a shoe store or something like that. And
she happened upon it on...
Yeah, she did. There was somebody I was working with at the time, and he actually happened upon her in a pastry shop. And I was like, oh, okay. I still don't know if I believe this story, but it's fine. It's the only one I have. But, yeah, he happened upon her in a pastry shop, and she liked my voice, and she played it for Stevie, and he liked it, and so they orchestrated a call. And so I will never forget that moment because it felt like a meteor hit not even my house, like my whole world, because I was living behind a 7-Eleven to the right of a dumpster. Yeah. Wow. I know, because of the
And
wind.
Stevie Wonder called to say, I love you, I guess, is
Yes,
what he
yes.
did. Kinda, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then-
those 3 words. We could do this all night, actually. Yeah.
And after you got off the phone, your head must have been spinning.
Well, it was, yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I can't remember everything that happened because I was just sort of in a daze. All I remember specifically was that he had one song, like a specific song that he was like, I think this would be great to write with you. And then I remember thinking, that's a really long title. And then the other thing was he asked me what my sign was. And I was like, oh, for real? Okay, cool, we doing this. I'm a Capricorn. So, yeah.
He wanted to make sure the Zodiac, oh,
Right.
good thing,
You know, you have
boy,
to spend
good
a
thing it
lot of
matched
time.
up, or else.
You had to spend a lot of time in the studio together, you know. But apparently nobody likes Capricorns.
Oh, is that true?
Capricorns, yeah.
Why not?
I did one of those, I looked at one of those compatibility things, and it was like, this person's matched with this, and this matches with this, and this is just, somebody out there is like, girl, rising and moons and all that. I know y'all disappointed in me right now. But I looked at it, it was like Capricorns are compatible with Capricorns. I was like, damn.
That's it?
So when's your birthday?
I'm a Scorpio, November 13th.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right, we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, well, it's. I feel like we're getting along.
I do, I think so, yeah.
So then what's the next step? How long before you see Stevie Wonder after that telephone call?
It wasn't that long, honestly. They set up a dinner. We were at a dinner. Was it Mr. Chow's? Nah, I don't know, but the food was really good. And I had never had food this good before, you know. I was like, this is definitely a rich restaurant. I wish I could have remembered it. But yeah, so we had a dinner. He introduced me. Ultimately, he introduced me to the, actually, oh my God, I'm tripping. It was a lot of time in between that because the person I was working with, unfortunately at the time, was not the most forthright person. And so I got the message that I wasn't good enough or they didn't like me. And I said, okay, cool, you know. I was like,
After the dinner?
No, this was before the dinner. Sorry.
Oh.
And then, and so then they actually held on to my information and reached out to me like a year later and was like, we really hope you're still interested. So the story I heard was not the truth. And then we had the dinner and he introduced me to Adrian Gervitz, who did my first album.
Wow, how about that?
Yeah, it was a journey for sure.
Have you had the chance to sing with Stevie?
Yeah, we sang together a few times at Madison Square Garden. We also sang at the Staples Center. It is the most nerve-wracking experience ever. It's just like, because, you know, first of all, his songs are not easy songs to sing. You know, they seem, okay, I'm just gonna say this isn't rude, you know what I mean? For those who know they can sing, great. For those who know they can't, you know you can't, you know. But it's for a layperson singing, maybe, you know, but for somebody who really knows music, you know, the chords are so complex, so. It was just incredible. I was just trying not to mess it up.
Yeah. Well, you're going to do a song for us tonight. By the way, I just wanted to tell you, when someone from your record company texted this to our music producer, he thought that he'd accidentally sent something he shouldn't have.
Oh, you thought you got a special text from Miss Day. Okay, no.
The new single is called Phone Dies,
Yes.
and the United States versus Billie Holiday is on Hulu now if you want to watch this Oscar-nominated performance. Thanks for being here. You're going to sing when we come back. Andra Day. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching. Remember, every time you click the subscribe button, one of your enemies gets destroyed.